The Wild Food Summit began, I believe it was 8 years ago. It was basically the brainchild of a woman named Sunny Johnson, now Sunny Savage, who worked for the White Earth Tribal and Community College Extension Service at that point in time. And the original one was basically kind of a conference setup. It was an event with keynote speakers. It was mostly inside. There were some plant walks outside, but it was kind of more of a PowerPoint and sitting inside type of a program. And it was really good, was really successful. People liked it a lot. But what we decided to do in subsequent years was to make it more hands-on, and the goal was really to take people from learning about wild foods to actually participating in the process, because there's a huge jump for people moving from knowing that something is possible to actually having done it themselves. And so we really want that to be a big part of the summit. And so from every year after that, we had the more participatory model where it was all outside. It was at some kind of a outdoor setting. People camped out. We did the cooking ourselves instead of having a kitchen staff involved with that. And so the goal was to the extent possible, let people participate in the harvesting, processing, and the preparation of the wild foods. And so they got as much hands-on as they were willing to commit to, I guess.
My name is Rebecca Dallinger, and I'm an extension coordinator for special projects here at the White Earth Tribal and Community College. I've been coordinating the Wild Food Summit since 2010, and I often, people ask what is so special about the Wild Food Summit or why it works, and you know, it's really how you put your heart into something. This Wild Food Summit has been going on since 2006, and it's really a creation of a community. The camping really helps to create that community, and having it in a beautiful environment. We've always had it on a lake, and that really adds another aspect that allows people to really get into nature, which is the whole point of the summit, is to be able to forage and be in this beautiful setting and to learn from people who are knowledgeable about harvesting. The other two things that make it really work and are fun are the talent show. Saturday night we have a talent show. Whatever your talent is or isn't, you know, come in and bring it forward. We have a guy named Bob Shimmick, who's a well-known person at White Earth, who MCs the event and has really created that talent show. And that allows all the little kids and the families and people who can sing and people who can't sing to share their gifts that night. And it gets pretty off the wall and funny. And so having that kind of ability to just kind of have some quiet time and have a show that's not even about wild food, but just about being together is something else that really works about the summit. And then the other piece of it that we do, and it's been growing each year, is doing a barter and trade time. Usually afternoons are our open free time, and we do a barter and trade session on Saturdays. And that just allows people to bring out the goods that they've made, because we really encourage it to be things that you've made yourself, so that it's really about homemade things, jams, jellies, dried nuts, whatever it is, to keep going with that wild food part is just really special, and that's when people get to take away something that reminds them of the summit.
Hi, I'm Tammy Bellinger, Extension Coordinator at the White Earth Tribal and Community College. If you're looking for resources, we have a variety listed. You can look at foraging events such as minnesotamushrooms.org. There's lots of great entities that work with wild foods. We have other area wild harvest festivals that you can go and learn more. Is Midwest Harvest Festival held in Prairie du Chien in Wisconsin, and upcoming September 12th through the 14th this year, 2014. Also, the North Carolina Wild Food Weekend in Reidsville, North Carolina, April 2014. And then there's lots of different wild foragers that you can contact. There's Wildman Steve Brill, Linda Conroy, Sam Thayer. He has wonderful books, and so do the others. There's the Foragers Wild Food Basics, and you can take a look at others that are listed on the resource guide. And also Laura Reeves, who's up in Canada, she has some great information to share as well.